What up, folks? Welcome to our mid-tournament catch-up slash State of the Union slash Where Things Stand podcast-ish slash NPR show with me talking to nobody in particular, but to all of you to give you the update on where things stand in our current tournament. Video footage here is not relevant to the situation. It's just there so we don't have a static screen with me yammering over it. I do fully intend to take all credit for things that are going to be happening as far as the data here, but truly you can thank Jester and Nathan for doing all the stats and calculations and placement and even the fancy schmancy brackets, which you will see later, that will come up after I finish gabbing about. Speaking of which, here is our final standings through 4 rounds of Swiss. This doesn't have, well, no, it does that too. So you go top to bottom, 1 through 16, 16 whole teams, and only, I think, a total of, well, Alice had 2 drops on his team alone, so that's all that happened. I think we had one team drop. Did we have a whole team drop? Possibly. Either way, it doesn't matter. We filled them up. We finished 4 rounds with 16 people. Only a few actual rounds were missed. Again, most of that was against with Alice involved, not his fault. Partners not showing up. And we have Xanxus and Jay at 4 and 0, losing only one map the entire 4 rounds. Math and Jester 3 and 1. A lot of people expected that one. Doom and Kanye 3 and 1. People expected that one too. I think both of those ones came to Zen and Jay. Evo and Murder, same deal, 3 and 1. Um, don't know how many people expected is this. Yeah, Nate and Wolf to be 3 and 1, but there they are, right there. Good strength of schedule too. They've graded out a lot of those wins. We see Rise and Schmidt at 2 and 2. The mid tiers here: Carbon and Sharky 2 and 2, Filthy and War Machine 2 and 2, and notably from Zen and Jay down to Carbon and Sharky is our top 7. Filthy and War Machine here, Filthy and War and Alice and Silent are tied for this last spot. It's going to be going into the final slot for Swiss. If you take a look right here, our bracketology, thank you Nate once again. The winner of this Filthy War versus Alice and Silent will take on Zan and Jay in the first round of Swiss in the winner's bracket. Um, Personally, I will be responsible for everyone else. So the loser will go into the top seed of the loser's bracket out of this matchup there. Probably can't see the cursor. I probably should have fixed that. Don't worry about it. You can look on the screen. This is up on the form anyway. Beneath those two, we've got Triple and Odin also at 2 and 2. Blazy and Rich also at 2 and 2. Algol and Sandal 1 and 3. Field and Dusta 1 and 3. Illa and Isaiah 1 and 3. Darcia and Mirage 1 and 3. And if you'll notice, at the very bottom would be my poor partner. He deserved so much better, and myself at 0 and 4. And if you look directly above us, a lot of those ones, actually all those ones, came directly at our expense. Congratulations, guys! You whiffed 0 and 4 thanks to me. Hopefully, if people do sign up for this leftovers bit, and I all hope that they do, I can get my partner a W at some point. So again, that's the winner's bracket. Losers brackets here. Again, the winner up top gets the number 1 seed, and they'll get to go up against us once again. We see Field and Dusta versus Algol and Sandal. Blazy and Rich versus, I misspelled that, my bad, I'll fix that, versus Ill and Isaiah. I'm going to love that match personally. And Mirage and Darcia versus Triple and Odin. But for things that people are going to be probably tuning into the most, our top of the table stuff. Again, Zen and Jane, the number 1 seed. Nate and Wolf versus Evil and Murder. Just hook it to my veins. Doom and Kanye versus Rise and Schmidt. Could be an upset brewing there. Don't count out Rise and Schmidt at all. Carbon and Sharky versus Math and Jester. Knockdown, drag out, all over it. But Alice and Silent, for those of you who haven't watched that final round of Swiss yet against who are they? Mirage and Darcia, I think they're going to be a problem. I don't know. Like, we'll see how they like the War Machine Filthy match is going to be a good barometer to see if they were just dealing with lower tier competition or if there really is something magical there. We could have a Cinderella run going in with those two, and I'm excited to see one, if they take Filthy and War Machine, and two, what they do to Zan and Jay. We know Silent's funky. We know Alice does Alice things, but if they ban Palace, it could throw off Zan enough to make something crazy happen. Who knows? We have a lot of tournament play left, a lot of Phantom Dust left, a lot of casts, a lot of rounds, a lot of Rian, a lot of Flame Sword, and God willing, a lot more Gravity Press. But y'all can leave the Armoros Watch at home. Just leave it out. I'm sick of it. No more Armoros Watch. Tired. New meta's if that's our new meta, I'm over it. Find something else. Give us back disintegrate. I don't know. Calamity. We haven't had a calamity meta yet. Do that one. Whatever. Anyway, that's our stuff. That's where we sit. Again, Nate has put all of this up on the Facebook group. If you have questions, ask in the comments. Nate will be happy to answer your questions in depth, or maybe even Jester. Thanks a lot, and stay tuned for even more.